Hi there, clinical instructors. I'm just giving you a little overview of how to use Blackboard as a little refresher. Hopefully you'll get to listen to this before we have our meeting tomorrow. When you log into Blackboard, it comes into this screen, which is the announcement page. If you ever wanted to create an announcement, you need just to click on here. It says create announcement, pretty self-explanatory, and do your subject. Welcome, and whatever you want to do. And you scroll down, make sure that the date's not restricted, and then just press submit. And it will pop up on the announcements. You can also check the box that says send to everyone. So I'll just get rid of that right now. I don't really want to keep it. What I did want to go over was the skills or clinical portion. So if we go down here to clinical, there's a little directional video right here for the students on how to submit their clinical documents. And you can watch this, of course. And the next one is Skills-a-thon. This is what's on January 31st when we get together with the students on the 31st. And it's the same as we always do. We have a few new people. So how come this is taking so long to get there? Anyway, you can check out this. It has all the, wow, I jumped to clinical groups. Okay, this is where I want you to be. So the clinical groups are posted for the students. This is where you need to go in and personalize your folders. There's one for each clinical group. To go in, you just go click on your name. It'll open up that folder. And then whatever you want to add in there. I've got my clinical rotation in there. Let's see. Maybe I want to add in, some document of some type. So I just add item, create add item, build the content, and then say clinical cheat sheet. Spell it correctly. And you can put a message in here. Here is your cheat sheet. And then I can go down here and browse my computer to find wherever my cheat sheet is. And I'm just going to use this S bar as an example. So you can put in a PDF or a document, Word document, and then submit. When it comes onto your little folder, your personal folder for your clinical group, it will be at the very bottom, so you won't see it right away. So you can see, here's the clinical cheat sheet here. You can move it to wherever you want. Say I put it there. You can move it that way, or there's a little way to move it here as well. So clinical cheat sheet, you can move it up and down this way as well. I'm going to get rid of this, otherwise I'll forget. And the students will say, what does this mean? And I won't know. So I'm just going to delete it. So you delete things in just like that. So please update this for the students. Put all the documents you need for your clinical rotation. Like the rotation grid, like this one, or however you make yours. I put some policies for Tri-City up here, orientation materials, that kind of thing, patient assignment sheets. And you have access to this. You want to come in and look at mine, you're welcome to. Clinical info, this is just an extra section for the students to use these cheat sheets and other bits of information they can go through. Nice video on bedside care. I really like them to print them out this third semester toolbox. It's a great resource. And then this how to look like you know what you're doing. I told them to read this before they go to clinical. So you can scroll through here, and here's some other cheat sheets on the bottom that some people like to use, and all different things. So those are sort of just kind of optional. Now let's talk about grading. So the students put their clinical submissions in here, and their graded journals are this way as well. So when we go to grade, the students, we go to Grade Center, and each one of them will be in your clinical group. So you just need to click on yours, and I'm going to go on mine because I created a Simpson student one. And so when I look at this, I see that what needs to be graded is these ones that have this circle with an exclamation mark in them are the ones that I need to grade. So you hover over here and check out that attempt. And it says here's my mini cog. It comes up in the document right here. So that's very nice for me. I can read this document. If I wanted to, no, I don't want to download it. You can, I see. I wanted to pull this down. Here is the grading rubric for the clinical assessment tool. Let me see, is there one for, yeah, this is a clinical assessment tool grading. So you can open it up, and this is what we're going to be using to grade these. You can give them feedback in each one. And this is an excellent one. So excellent work. Blah, 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 blah. And so this person gets a, we're going to save that. And they get 10. And you need to pop up here and put the 10 up here as well. I believe you need to do that. Is that right? Or, yeah. And then submit. So 10 out of 10 for that one. And then the next thing I needed to go grade was, I go back to my, this is moving slow today, sorry. Roll down here. And my clinical patient prep worksheet is on week 1 is here, so whatever week. And the reason this is, I'll have to open them up week by week for the students to see. Okay, so here is the clinical what do we call this again? The patient prep worksheet. So this is the one that Mari did. It's excellent. And I can see she has the worksheets here. She has her S-bar here. And her second patient at Tri-City, we have to do these assessments. So she put her assessments in here as well. So I can go through here and I can comment, father had heart disease, any other cardiac history. I could strike something out if I didn't like it. Oh, this is incorrect. That's a strikeout. I want that. And then maybe I would put a comment in there. You know, you can put a comment like this. And, you know, circle an area and make a comment. So there's all sorts of ways to grade these. Just experiment with these little tools above. There also is the patient prep worksheet rubric, which you want to open up. Actually, you know what? If we go like this, it pops up, and it's a lot better to type into. I've experienced. So these don't have their points. They say 0 at the moment, but you can give feedback for these things. And the overall feedback at the bottom. Save. And you have to, there's no points included because you're going to have to say what it, so it was a, say I wanted to give her a 8 out of 10. Enter. And this is, did that go in there? Let's have a look. This is really clunky today. So got an 8 out of 10 there. I'll put the totals in later, but just as they get the raw score is good. So that's how we're going to be grading things. If we go back to this as well, we can go view, attempt again, and you can open up the other portions of the document that she submitted. They don't get graded with a, but they do need to be reviewed. So like that would be the S bar, and you would review that. You can text or make the same type of thing on there like that. And then here's the assessments, and just you can make comments that way. Okay, so the other thing is, this is the new part, is my threaded journal. And the students go in, and their threaded journal is just with you and them. So the two instructors, one or two instructors, and the individual. So as they put them up, you'll start to see them when you go in under my threaded journal. So I'm going to look in here, and I can see that Susan student has something here. If I open it all up, it'll show that there's a couple. So here is her first thing, her journal that she wrote to me. And when I reply, this is where we're going to do our evaluation back to the student. So if you want to go and reach for the little grid that we have made up, it's on the syllabus. I have it right here. I should have pulled this out ahead of time, but I did not. To show you this on this video. So this is what I like to do. I like to take this, let's just take this part, right click and copy it, and then I'm going to go back to here and paste it in, and I'm going to type in there my comments, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. I give her a pass, and I always put my signature in here. So let's see, how did I do that last time? I have it on a file here. I usually just copy and paste it in. I'm not going to mess around looking for it at the moment. Okay, I don't know what I didn't get covered there. I just noticed it was paused. But so you would submit it, there what it would be, and then the nice thing is that you can open these entire threads up and select all of them, and then collect them, and then they come all together chronologically, and we can print that and put that in their file. It's helpful for doing that final evaluation when you can go back and look at everything. So that is the grading little video, and keep this somewhere where you can refer to it, because you're going to go back and start grading. Remember, the first week all they're going to submit to you is their journal. Second week is when they start doing the patient prep worksheet, and they need to start on their clinical assessments as well. Okay, see you tomorrow.